Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Just sharing my new recipe for chapli kebab tacos, or you can call them Desi tacos. I was actually seeing a lot of these new ways of making taco on the internet, and I thought, okay, why not give it a try with a Desi touch or a fusion of some Desi spices. And actually it turned out really well, better than I had expected, and it was very easy to make. So I am very excited to share this new recipe with you. To begin, I have 1.5 pound of minced beef, not too much fat in there, so you can say it's pretty lean. And then I used 1 pack of chapli kebab spice mix. If you want to make your own spice mix for chapli kebab, you can also check out my video from before. I will add the link. So with the chapli kebab masala pack, I had 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, about 1 teaspoon of pink salt, 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 whole egg, and then I have 2 tablespoons of fried onion and about 2 tablespoons of chopped coriander. The reason I used dried or fried onion was because I didn't want to take the risk with all the water that comes out of the onion. First time making it, so I was kind of nervous about using fresh ingredients like ginger garlic and onion. So I'm using fresh mints and also dried ingredients to keep things less moist, because I know there's a lot of water and fat that's going to come out of the meat and it might ruin the recipe. So I thought, okay, let's just try it this way, and in the future obviously I can just use my own technique to make it. But here I've mixed all the spices and the vegetables into the meat really well, almost kneaded it together, and then I'll show you the next step. So for the next step, you can make your own rotis. Just make them about 75% done and then use it, or you can just go ahead and use the tacos, or in my case I was using store-bought rotis, which also to me seem like they're about 50 to 75% done. So I always have to cook them a little bit extra before eating them. So instead of cooking them this time, I just patted the meat, very thin layer of meat, onto the rotis, just like that. And you can see I've just layered them to the side. So yeah, just cover as much as you want. I thought this was plenty, I didn't feel the need to cover the edges, but yeah, just a very thin layer. Again, I was very nervous because I wanted the meat to cook through, which it did at the end. So I am kind of glad with the way you can see it's not a very thick layer, it's a very thin layer. And then I decided to make it outside on the barbecue, because why not? We still have the warm weather, and I didn't want all the smoke inside the house, because cooking something like chapli kebab creates a lot of smoke in the house. So here I'm just going to gently, after heating the pan obviously, put it on the pan. And then for me, I think with low heat, even low heat as in the lowest heat setting on the barbecue, I was able to cook the one side in about 2 to 3 minutes. You'll see once I flip over, it's almost done, but I saw a bit of the juice from the meat, so I thought, okay, cook the other side for a minute maximum, and the roti gets cooked obviously, so you can see that. And then I flip it over again to cook it for another minute and a half from the other side. And yeah, this was actually, it didn't get soggy, so I was happy with the turnout. And then just like that, I made about 7 rotis or 7 tacos in the quantity of the meat I had. And here I have just just some green chutney, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, green chili, some carrots, to make the stuffing or the garnish. And I mean, you can use any veggies you like. but for the spices I used, I just wanted to keep it very simple, and it did turn out really well. And again, because I didn't add the green chilies into the meat, I decided to layer some on. Because I personally like it spicy like that, and then just with some coriander, green chutney, just a drizzle. And yeah, like it's so worth trying, and it's very, very easy to make. um, Definitely, we'll be baking it soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe.